Hello and welcome, Cancer, to your September 2023 horoscope. My name is Jeff Smith here at Raise Your Vibration TV. I am a professional astrologer, and we are going through the celestial energies for the month. It's kind of like a cosmic weather forecast. You want to know how it's going to go each week to week. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go over the retrogradations that are going on. We're going to go through the moon moving through the signs. We're going to go through a lot new and full moons that are happening this month and how they affect you and what area of their life they could be highlighting. All right. So don't forget to watch your tarot reading also here on your YouTube for September. You watch the two of those together and it's all gravy. I mean, the month is such a better way to approach it, knowing what's going on collectively and personally. All right. So we're going to start off first. Let's go ahead and take a look at your chart. Thank you for being here, Cancer. And there it is. So I've noticed a lot is the pattern of there's a lot of planets at the top of the chart, or actually anywhere. There seems to be like a balancing act. There's some planets on one half and other planets on the other. And it's balancing things out. You know what I mean? That's the theme for this month. But for you, it's all going to be about communication, because what I do is I take into account the sun and where it travels. It's going to travel from here, which is September 2nd, all the way over to 7 degrees in Libra. So it's going to travel from 9 degrees all the way to 7 degrees. So it does about 30 degrees in a month, of course. 0 to 29, actually. So we've got this path going from a focus of getting communications. Maybe that isn't working too well. You've got to change your beliefs. Saturn is retrograde and opposite the sun at this point. So there's that tension there that we probably felt at the full moon in Pisces. It was also a water sign. And when I see other lunations in the same element as water, it's more harmonious for you, but there's still some restrictions there. But so we're going to be talking about the main focus is communication, lack thereof, and then a focus on home as we move in towards the later of the month. All right. And then let's talk about what's happening with Venus. Venus is going direct. It goes direct September 3rd, and Jupiter goes retrograde in your 11th house the next day on the 4th of September. So this is already working its way through. So in 11th house, there's going to be some, again, maybe communications with groups, okay? And then your finances should improve with Venus moving forward in your second house of income. And also, this is a great time for you to get a new wardrobe, invest in yourself and your look, that kind of thing. Get your hair did, get your nails done, that kind of thing. All right, but we've got all this retrograde action up here. So, I look at this kind of like if I was a Cancer looking at this chart, I would be like, you know what? It's a lot of world influences that are kind of getting me down. And it's time for you to take action and release that for yourself. We've got Mars teetering right on your 4th house here. So it's opposite your midheaven, and probably eventually it will be opposite Neptune. So, again, it's this push and this pull. It's delusion. Should I hold this out? Should I wait, or should I take action? It's that kind of thing. All right. Let's go ahead and hit the calendar view, and then let's talk about what's going on a daily basis. This is what I write out every month to be able to map everything out, key dates, any weekends that I see that might be beneficial for us, the new and full moons, of course, sign ingresses. When a planet moves into a new sign, it takes on a new flavor. As you can see, the moon moves through very quickly. Every 2 days, 2 to 3 days, depending on where it lies, it moves through a new sign. So this is kind of like your mood indicator with the moon. That's why I put that in there. And especially for you, Cancer, anytime like the moon is in your sign, you're going to have a much better time emotionally than if the moon was in, say, like Sagittarius. You know what I mean? I'm just using that as an example, but you can see what that is. So I've got the moon here to kind of show the mood, kind of see how it goes. We're starting September 1st with it in Aries, and then it slowly moves through the zodiac. Well, not slowly, actually, swiftly. So what we've got here again is Venus going direct and then Jupiter going retrograde on the 4th. So they're both financial planets. So pay attention to the news, financial markets, that kind of thing, investments. You want to hold off on those. The 7th may be, today is the 7th. Today is a little kind of dreamy, it's kind of dreary outside, that kind of thing. And then it moves into your sign on the 8th. I've been saying for all the forecasts is that Friday the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th of September, and even 11th, seem like 4 good days of harmonious action. We've got the sun trine Jupiter here, the moon, your ruler, sextile Uranus, so be spontaneous surprise weekend maybe. And then the moon moves into Leo. It's fun loving. It's also going to make a conjunction on Monday to Venus. And then it's right back to the grindstone with the moon square Uranus. So could be spontaneous, and then all of a sudden, now I'm paying for it. So some of you Cancers don't do a lot of drinking because it looks like you'll still be hungover on Tuesday and really feeling it, actually. So let's not go there. Moderation, folks. And then the moon moves into Virgo, getting set up for the 14th of September. This is a new moon. This is an excellent time to plant the seeds of your desires. This is a great time for you, Cancer. Even though it is in an earth sign, it is still always a good time for you to align to these energies. And Virgo is all about details, being task-orientated, communication, all of that. And that takes place at 9:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's in 21 degrees Virgo, so check your placements in your chart. If you have conjunctions or anything matching up with 21 degrees in Virgo, it could be also affecting you in that way personally. Then the 15th, the moon moves into Libra, so it's a more balanced energy. We're getting geared up for Libra season soon. And Mercury finally goes direct. So now communications start to take on a whole new level. However, I would ride this weekend out. I wouldn't, all right, Mercury's direct. Okay, let's go ahead and tell everybody off. That's not the way you want to do it. You want to wait, okay? You planted those seeds right away. You can't expect them to bear fruit. You know what I'm saying? So this weekend looks a little volatile. You know what I mean? We'll see. Expect some big news in the week of the 17th of September worldwide. Moon moves into Moody Scorpio on Monday. That's kind of like I hate Mondays. And then we hate Tuesdays. The sun is opposite Neptune, maybe pulling the veil off the illusion, that kind of thing. The fog has cleared. The 19th, yeah, big news day, I would say. Then we got a sun trine Pluto on the 21st. And then we head into Libra season. So now we're moving from an earth energy into an air energy. So this is going to be a little bit more mental for you, getting you ready for the full moon, for sure, Cancer. So the sun moves into Libra. It's now Libra season. Moon into Aquarius could be an odd Sunday, doing something odd, different, being inventive. Mercury trine Jupiter. This is probably when you want to talk, because the moon moves into Pisces, a fellow sign. It's sextile Jupiter. It moves into Aries, so it's like, I'm thinking things up. I'm going to make some plans. I'm going to feel it through, and I'm going to do it, and then boom, the 29th, we hit the full moon. Full moon illuminates areas in our life. That new moon, however, is going to be taking place in your 3rd house of communication. So again, this month is huge for communication for you, Cancer. This full moon, however, on the 29th is taking place in Aries, 6 degrees, and also Venus is squared Uranus. And Aries is all about taking action, going head first. It's ruled by Mars, so we've got that drive, that energy, and sometimes it's a little impatient energy. And I think that's what a lot of people might be dealing with is impatience. But for you, it's going to be happening in the 10th. So there may be something going on in your career. You may be finally getting the steps to go ahead and take some kind of move. You may even decide that at the new moon. And then all of a sudden you start to get that passion and drive going. So just make sure your heart's in the right place for that, And then we finish off the month with Mercury trine Uranus. So, like I said, the full moon's a good time to release anything, release impatience. If you're looking for a job, Cancer, put it out there in the universe. See yourself doing what you want to do, and that's career-wise too. You may get a promotion. This may be the spotlight may be on you at work. So, if you don't want any sunlight, then stay in the shade. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Cancer, again, not too bad of a month. I think it's all about communication for you this month and moving forward with that and actually moving forward in your career towards the end of the month. All right, so don't forget to check out your tarot reading for the month also here on the channel. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in October.